hello there. This is going to be a general love reading for all signs. Whew, I just recorded Capricorn's reading, and as I stated in the Capricorn, I believe extended, that I felt that the energy that was going on with Capricorn was going to bleed into this collective reading because it feels like it's the collective energy. If you're Capricorn or you have Capricorn energy, you definitely want to watch that reading I did. But basically, and I'm a Capricorn moon too, it's basically about someone here played stupid games, won stupid prizes, and the prize they won was a feminine now turning quite unbothered, cold, strictly business. And I got a mean ass feeling that's what's going to come out in these cards. All right, hold on. I'm going to go straight to the tarot. This is for all signs. Don't forget, follow me on Instagram, xi_missy_xi. If you're confused about my IG handle, click the word more below this video. It's going to bring up all my info. I try to go live there as much as I can. If I do really long lives, I can't save them. Okay, so the live that I did last night, actually, I couldn't save it. It was too long. So I follow me there. Go peep what's going on and catch my lives when I do go. Someone here wants a second chance. You have the Judgment card. First card's the Seven of Swords, and then the Sun. There was deception, hiding, see, put out in the cold. Someone wants to come back in from the cold. That Sun card, they withheld. They weren't putting in fucking effort. They were concealing their feelings with the Seven of Swords. They weren't being truthful. And I don't mean they was lying because they fucking 7 bitches. What I'm saying by not being truthful was they weren't showing their hand, which was, I want more. They weren't showing what they really wanted. They were holding back. They were non-communicative or bare minimal. They were like, it's like they locked up. You know what I mean when people, you say they clammed up. They clam up. They clammed up. Bitch put it to rest too. You know she did, because the Judgment card is these people rising from the grave. That means she put it to rest. She said, I'm not going to pull it out of you. I'm not going to pull the truth out of you. I'm not going to force you to choose me. I'm not going to make you open up and give some shit to me or communicate with me. If that's not where this is, okay, bye. If you guys see each other all the time, let's say you work together, you're no longer giving extra conversation like you may have before, right? So now when you come into work, you may just very casually, cordially say, hi. Hi, how are you? As opposed to before, hi, how are you doing? Oh my God, what'd you do this weekend? Did you watch this show? Oh my God, yeah. This is what'd you bring for lunch? Oh my God, did you try the restaurant? Right? There's no more extraness. If you guys are friends, you're going to keep it in the motherfucking friend zone. There's no more extraness to this. The feminine has cut off that access, put his ass in the cold. If we're strictly platonic, we're going to be strictly platonic. Access denied. Because until the truth of this fucker comes out, and you don't wear a goddamn mask with me. See, we're intuitives. We can feel when people aren't being truthful. And sometimes we don't even know what a motherfucker is hiding or lying about, right? But we can just feel something's off energetically, and we don't fuck with that. This person was hiding something. And again, don't be leaving your comments saying, yeah, he was hiding that he had 3 sister wives, or he was living with his wife, because I'm not talking about a low, trashy ass vibration like that. I can tell you right now, this is not that kind of a masculine. This is just a stupid one. Who was fearful of what he felt. This is what he felt. I was holding it the entire time, 2 of Cups. That's what he really felt. He felt this strong soul connection, but he didn't realize that it was like something that was going to change his entire life. Realizes it once he gets cut off from her. Access is revoked. See, she was super fucking open before, right? Really open, kind, thoughtful, right? Just truly being herself. I am love, right? That's the feminine's mantra, the divine feminine. I am love. but don't fuck with me. Because I know my boundaries. You fuck with me, access is revoked. And she revoked access. Look, Three of Pentacles, strictly business. She doesn't give him no extra. I like to call it the razzle-dazzle. Motherfuckers, not everybody get our razzle-dazzle. That little extra sprinkle of love and magic that we give to people. You know what I'm saying? No. Are we cordial to everyone and respectful? Yeah, those that earn it and those whatever, right? You see what I'm saying? But we don't be giving everybody that extraness, that extra razzle-dazzle. It has been removed and it has been retracted. And now, because the feminine is going to come up unbothered, they're going to be bothered. The masculine bothered because she unbothered. But that's what you wanted though, right? See, there they are, bothered. Nine of Swords, stressed and pressed. Oh no, what did I do? That's ridiculous, but I guess we'll take it all. Got the Devil and Ten of Swords. Now that they feel like this has been, it's cut off, they feel like this access is denied, they become obsessed. Capricorn energy. Obsessed. They're obsessed now. See, this is what they did. They were acting unbothered. They came up as King of Swords. That's how they're coming up. They tried to be real cool, calm, and collected. Tried to be real cold and aloof. Right? See how he's holding back all of his communication. They tried to be strictly business, cool, calm, and collected. They tried to be very poker face. And that's fine, boo. If that's what we doing. If that's what we doing, then that's what we doing. Don't bluff. Because we'll call that bluff. And the bitch called his bluff. She said, okay, then here we go. Cool. Strictly business. Here we go. Friends, pally wallies. Cool. See, that's not what they wanted. Remember the deception here? That wasn't what they wanted. They may have thought it was for some of you, but for the vast majority of them, they knew they felt this Two of Cups. They knew they felt that. It fucking probably scared the living daylights out of them. I'm sure a divine connection comes into their life that they've never felt like that before with anybody else, and now they're left with these feelings, and I feel like their vibration wasn't this is what it was. Feminine here, they were probably like here. See how it's still in the vicinity? You guys be sometimes talking about this man over here and you here. Bitch, we ain't talking about this motherfucker here unless I call him out by name. Here. See, but it's still a mismatch, okay? But they're still at a higher elevated fucking vibration. See, he got to come up a notch, and now you guys are equally yoked. You're matched. You're vibrationally. They thought this was not what it ends up actually being. They may have thought it was just physical attraction. They may have thought it was just attraction physically. They may have thought they would have controlled this. Capricorn, Devil, controlled it, restricted it, right? Restriction, I'm going to restrict. And it's just how it's going to go. It's going to go my way. Like they thought they had this like locked. They wanted to control this narrative. And what they're realizing is, no, boo-boo. No, you don't control this. Most certainly not like that. See, you fuck around, you find out. They've never fucked around with a divine feminine or feminine in a higher vibration. They have not. King of Wands, all of a sudden now. Look at her coming up as fucking super unbothered, independent, surrounded by options, living her best fucking life. Super attractive inside and out. See, the thing is that a lot of you, right, what we are doing is we don't take revenge. Our revenge is success and doing better and being better. I have no need for revenge. I am no longer yours, and that is punishment enough. Oh, they're feeling the punishment. Because you have removed all access to you. And if you must communicate, it will be like you are the head of human resources. Dear Mr. So-and-so, comma. Thank you for the reply. I will let you know when I have that information, period. Take care. When a bitch tells you take care, she don't mean take care. She means go to hell. It's basically K. It's basically thumbs up, bitch. Take care. Now, do we say take care in a very loving way to our friends and our family and people? Yeah, people earn it, but you got to know the tone, honey. And the tone that's going to come out her mouth is take care. It means I have written you the fuck off. You are friend zoned. You are in the goddamn platonic energy of nothingness. And now you get treated like everybody else. Remember now, they can feel that now they're being treated differently. They can feel they're being treated like everybody else almost, right? Where they love that you treated them differently, that you gave them this extraness and this extra love. You sprinkled all this shit on them, and your conversations were litty, and your texts were all fire, right? And your conversations was sizzling. And now you're gonna walk into the room and just because we're polite, we're gonna address, hi, how are you doing? I hope great. Hey, what's going on? Oh my God, oh my God. Because they deserve that. You show me you deserve that? Yeah, we can go back to that. There ain't no me pouring and 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 you doing this. Motherfucker, access denied. Now you see how he comes up as Kang Dang Lang, King of Wands. What does that tell us? It tells us that they're going to take some sort of action because they know they have to. If this resonates with you, even if you're not a Capricorn, watch the Capricorn reading. Your motherfucker might be Capricorn in somewhere in his chart. Maybe you do, I don't know. But I'm telling you, they're so connected. But Capricorn is also that sign, right? The sign of the elite. It's Capricorn's all about, addictions and obsession and restrictions. It's about business, right? Strictly business. Capricorn's all about their money and financial stability. So, sometimes that happens. That's why I always tell people, don't just go by what the zodiac sign is. Feel out the title, and if you feel drawn to it, watch it. Your person might end up being a fucking Gemini, a Capricorn, or whatever, And just be open-minded and trust your gut. Start practicing that, right? Our intuition is our religion. This is fucking so similar to the reading I just did for them. And it's not because I'm doing a back-to-back. You know how many readings I do for people? Back-to-back, and they don't bleed into each other like that. This is, you're going strictly business. Friends, friend zone, platonic, casual. They are going to make some sort of move. It's a bold move too, and they got to come up with it. They're going to have to be a clever motherfucker. They're going to have to be very clever because you's a clever bitch. And now they see it. They go, oh no, this one plays poker. This one plays chess. And they're not used to that. They're not. Isolation, that's where you put them. You put baby in the corner, honey. You don't fucks with them, if at all, or like you used to. Motherfucker gets chin checked. And it's not out of spite. We're not revengeful because we're putting that bad juju energy into the universe. And what's the rule of thumb is that what we put out, we get back. So we're not doing that. What we're saying is, I act accordingly based on the way people are with me. And we pick and choose our battles there, right? This doesn't mean that we always mirror what someone's doing to us. Because sometimes someone just randomly throughout the day is having a bad day and treats you like shit. You know it ain't personal. If it ain't personal, I'm not about to get my feathers ruffled, honey, because you just having a bad day. I'm not going to let it bother me. I'm in charge of myself and my day. I'm the only one who ruins my day. I ruin it, okay? I don't let just everybody ruin my motherfucking day. Nobody got that power over me. But what we're saying is, this was personal, okay? This is a direct personal connection. Therefore, yeah. And you know damn well it wasn't just, well, it was one day that they had a bad day. You know this is a pattern here of there's something more. And you feel it and they feel it. And there's been a period of time where I feel they've had multiple opportunities to speak up or make some sort of move, even if it's the most littlest, tiniest move. But what I think was a nail in the coffin is the way that they were treating you or communicating with you. Because I think that if it would have just still continued to be very friendly and fun and went in that direction, she wouldn't have put the fucking sword down and cut it off. Why would we do that? Why would we do that? Because you're acting fucking dumb. Because you're acting fucking up. That means you're acting some sort of a way that we take as disrespectful or that we take as hell motherfucking nah. See what I'm saying? Because we're not at a low vibration to just be impatient. Well, I'm impatient that he didn't ask me out yet, so I'm going to cut him off. No, they did something. They put themselves in the situation. They may have isolated themselves, talked to you, and respond to you with one-word responses, and you're like, what the fuck is this shit? Why are they being weird? Why are they acting cold? And it's not our job to go and coddle and, what's wrong? Are you okay? I feel like you're upset. Motherfucker, you're an adult. You communicate and you say some shit or you shut the fuck up. Again, they ain't never fuck with a bitch like that. Intensity. You put this fucker in this corner. You cut them the fuck off. The soul connection just becomes so intense for them because it's that feeling of not having you. It almost like, again, I said this in the Capricorn reading. It was written this way. They needed to fuck up severely or fuck up however they did in order for this to play out exactly the way it's playing out. It's almost like this is not an accident. They were supposed to have fucked up, been cold, been stupid, been naive, been pride and prejudice like Mr. Darcy, been like Anthony from Bridgerton. Okay, what the fuck ever. They were supposed to have done this because you cutting them off, claiming your worth, and checking them motherfucking, you chin checked the ass. They needed it. That chin check, boom, shoots them up in vibration. I'm telling you. Now this ain't for all of you too. Because for some of you, you fucking with somebody down here in vibration and you ain't seeing that. And that is not good. You don't see it. Because that means your vibration is not high enough. A love offer, yes. Absolutely, that's what's going to come. A love offer, because that's the way that this was supposed to be. And I think that, like, maybe even for the feminine, she's supposed to think that it's not it. It's over. Fuck them. But little do the both of you know, this is exactly the way Spirit wanted this to go. This is exactly how this was written to go. So you get the love offer in the end. Unfortunately, this is the way the story is written. And I always tell you guys, stories aren't always going to be perfect. And we met and fell in love and everything was great and wonderful and fine. It's a boring ass life. And are we here for just boredom? No, we're here for lessons and soul ascension. And besides the fact, it's spiciness to the story. Stop wanting everything bland. Add a little more motherfucking sriracha to the shit. Go and add that gochujang freaking Korean spice. Okay? Add more wasabi to the shit. This is a spicy story. It's the way it's supposed to be played out. Little do you both know. And maybe for some of you bitches, you know this. You're just like, but honestly, I think that once we get into that feeling of, we cut them off, we're done. We're not even thinking, yeah, this is how the story's gonna go. So I don't think you know that. I don't think you're supposed to know that. And no matter what a bitch gonna tell you, when we cut a motherfucker off, we be all, fuck him. Notice how he ain't gonna be the one. I don't give a fuck if he got chin check. He can, I chin check him again and now he can go over there again in the corner. She don't give a fuck. She don't care. So it's not even in our comprehension, in our mindset of, well, I'm going to cut him off and he's going to come back. We don't give a fuck. It's not our intention to cut him off to chin check them. But do you see what I'm saying? This is just the way the story's going. Late night communication. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt they come and communicate with you at night. Because they think about you at that time. Reminiscing. See, they're thinking about you. At night's the worst. It eats their ass, and not in a good way. right? Nighttime is when you can't run from it. Daytime, we can be distracted at work and, oh my God, you know, I'm so busy, I couldn't really think about it. Bitch, at night, when the world is quiet, all you have is you and your thoughts. All you have is you and your thoughts, and that's where they're sitting right now. It's just them and their thoughts. Hidden truths, that's exactly what they did. Told you. They hid their truth. Remember, Seven of Swords and the Sun, our first two cards. They weren't truthful. They hid their fucking feelings. That is about to change. Alchemy. That is about to change. You knowing your worth and saying, you do not get to fucking treat me like this. I'm not saying they treated you horribly, but they did something. And I'm telling you right now, I'll give you an example. If I'm talking to somebody, business related, friendship, romantic interest, fucking client, if I whiff any sort of undertone of something, I'm not playing that game. And when I mean, if I sniff an undertone of something, I mean passive aggressiveness, snide remarks, some kind of attitudes, or I feel like you're hiding and concealing something. My clients know this. They try and get me on the phone, try and lie about some shit. This hasn't happened in a really long time, right? Because I'm not doing a lot of personal readings, but this used to happen all the time back in the day. I'll give you an example. I get them on the phone, they start telling me a story, and I'd be all feeling it, going, nah, this ain't it. This ain't it. And I'll ask them, you gotta tell me the truth, because I can feel it, as something's off. And they'll just keep going with their story, and I'll be like, I can't do your reading, because I can feel something's off. If you don't tell me the truth, I can't feel this out accurately. And then the shit will come up, well, he's actually married, or well, I'm actually married. Oh, well, you can't lie. Why would you want to lie about it? It's like, what's the point? So you see what I'm saying here? It's like, it could have been the most minor thing that they were doing, such as just, they were friendly, and then boom, they started to get cold. What are we going to take that as? That you don't want to fuck with me like that, friendly-wise? Or romantically? Or you got a hair up your motherfucking ass, and I'm not the one, the two, or the three. Okay, to be dealing with that shit. I sniff an attitude? Oh, no. Because see, the beast in us is sleeping, not dead. Okay? So you see why for most of us, we're going to dead it immediately. Because we're not trying to get into some shit, because we will get into some shit. You start it, we end it. See, she catches whiff of something, right? Hidden truth, something. They're not saying something, or now they're being weird, or they're being kind of cold, or whatever they're doing. That's going to change because you've changed. You have acclimated to the way they've been acting. Now here you have pampered sitting all the way over here. Now when I say that they're going to change so much, it's like your wish is my command. They're going to pamper the fuck out of you. Anything you want. I'm telling you, you're going to be like a fucking queen. They're going to wait on you hand and foot, head over heels. Yes, that's what was hidden. Is there attraction? Their feelings, their interest, I mean, whatever degree it's going to be for each of you, that's what they hid. Magic touch. See all the sprinkles on the donut? That's that razzle dazzle. That's all that extraness. You're magic, right? The card says magic. Because let me tell you something about us and our energy. We are magic. We are love. And when we open ourselves up to a person and we give them that razzle dazzle, that sprinkles, that, it's extraordinary. Because you can't feel that just with anybody. Because there's not a hell of a whole lot of us awakened wild woman, feminines, right? Divine feminines. You remove that magic. The absence of it is so devastating because now they've had a taste of it and then it gets removed and it's devastating. Devastating. Stimulating. You stimulated them in so many different ways. Their body, their mind, their soul, ceremony. Bitch, that's a goddamn marriage. You mark my fucking words. Golden touch. You see how you have 2 cards about touch? You've touched them, even if you haven't touched them physically. If you've touched them physically in a non-sexual way, it stimulated the fuck out of them. They felt a tingle. That may have scared them off. So for some of you, them turning cold could have been because they started to feel something that they've never felt in their fucking life. And it scared the goddamn living daylights out of them. Whether it was physical touch or not, you touched them in a way that stimulated them and it freaked them the fuck out. Exotic. New love. I mean, this is definitely strange and new to them. Because exotic can be foreign, right? But it's about strange and fascinating. And this love connection is strange and fascinating to them. They've never felt like this before. They have never felt like this before. Never. It's not a normal connection for them. And we'll give them that. We'll give them that. That, okay, it's not normal. They've never fucked with a bitch like this before. We get it, okay? We'll give them that. See that new love? Doesn't it scream like Valentine-y? Right, with the hearts. I mean, they are definitely head over heels. Make no mistake about that. They are definitely head over heels. They are in love and in their feels. Remain positive. I feel like you did that. You were optimistic about it. You know what I mean? You kind of gave them sort of the benefit of the doubt more than once. Communicate clearly. That's all you asked. That's all a bitch said. Just communicate with me. Just be honest with me. Just communicate with me normally. And it's like they were starting to get weird with you and not with everybody else. And you know the difference, right? Like I said, we're so fucking intuitive. I won't call a motherfucker out either. So it's not like we gotta call a motherfucker out and be all like, I know you're being weird with me, tell me what's going on. I won't do that. I just see what they're gonna do and how they're gonna play their hand. And based on how they play their hand is how I'm gonna make my next move. And my moves are always silent, honey. I move like a G. I'm silent like the G in motherfucking lasagna, bitch. Okay? Divine feminines, don't fuck with us. You gonna fuck around and find out, because we're not gonna do the whole fake stomping away and, oh, tell me what's wrong, tell me, oh my God. No, bitch, we move like motherfucking G's. Okay, we spiritual gangsters up in this motherfucker. We ain't gonna tell you shit. But we gonna sit there and say, oh, is this how this gonna play? Okay, this is the move he just made. Let me see what next move he's gonna make. Okay, now we can already see the pattern here. Okay, boo. You can't communicate with me normally. You can't be honest and truthful. You're going to treat me weird? Like I'm being so kind, or I'm being so thoughtful, or I'm being so like whatever. I thought we had established that we was cool, but we not? Okay, cool. Nice. It ain't nothing to us. We got a line. Motherfucker, we got a line of people. You think we sitting here crying? I mean, even if we shed tears because we were sad and disappointed, we're disappointed in you. Because if we are open to connect with a person, that means we see something in you. And we believe that you could possibly be somebody that could be in our good graces. Oh, I'm not disappointed because, oh no, love is not going to happen. We disappointed in your motherfucking ass. You know, as an Aqua, I have an Aquarius sun and a Capricorn moon. Many of you can relate. Don't worry about me being mad at you. Don't worry about that. Because eventually I'll get over it. You know what? Sometimes I cannot get over being disappointed in a person. Sometimes I can never get over it. I don't know. I just feel so disappointed in people sometimes. It's just like a lost cause where I'm just like, especially if it's a repeat pattern or someone doesn't want better for themselves or they're playing victim repetitively and they just don't want to better their life and they just don't want to do it. And when I'm disappointed in you. That's worse than me being mad at you. You want me to be mad at you. I mean, not really. But to be mad at you versus be disappointed in you. That's what this feminine felt. She felt disappointed in them. And they can feel that they've disappointed you. They can feel it. And we didn't have to say that. We didn't have to speak with our words. We communicate via our energy and how we interact with people. See? Let's get into this extended. Should you wish to rent it, click below this video the word more. I want to remind you guys, right, to follow me on Instagram. Be careful of the fake accounts pretending to be me. I think I have around 37,000 subscribers or followers there. But again, my handle is in the description box below. You're going to click on that first link below and go to the extended readings and special love / oracle. Patreon, don't forget, I try to do at least 5 to 8 Patreon readings a month. So I will make sure I do that for you guys. But anytime I need to use the sexual cards, I cannot do it on Patreon. And I'm telling you right now, we're going to pull these sexual cards. And that's the reason I don't do it on Patreon. But I always make sure you guys get your money's worth. I do about 5 to 8 readings on Patreon per month. So don't worry, honey. Your guys' readings are coming, okay? I don't like to force things, as you guys know. If you're waiting for a reading from me or one of my pre-orders, I don't force anything, not readings. I don't force any at all, okay? I'm a one-woman show, though, so if you're curious about your pre-order and you haven't received an email with your tracking, it means it hasn't been sent yet. You will know because you get the email with the tracking. If you don't want to continue to wait, it is absolutely no problem. Email me, I'll refund you ASAP, and I will sell your pre-order to someone on the waiting list, okay? It's all about divine timing. I tell you, it's not my first rodeo. I've been doing this for years. Trust me. I don't give a fuck if it comes early or if it comes 17 months late. You get your reading, you get your product at the exact moment you're supposed to. I've been doing this long enough to know it, and I trust it. I don't care how much you hound me, how much you make me feel guilty or bad. I already am my own worst enemy when I don't stick to timelines. Nothing you say to me can make me feel worse about that. I already feel bad that I'm, behind or that I feel, oh my God, but I always have to roll back into, do I feel like it's okay? And my gut says, yes. Today it feels like we're packing 10 orders. Tomorrow it feels like we're going to make 17 candles. Today feels like I'm going to juice up and Reiki the bracelets to get them ready to ship. I trust my fucking gut. And if you don't trust me, don't do shit with me. Don't watch me. Don't book with me. Don't buy no motherfucking product. You got to trust me. I'll see you in the extended. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions here on YouTube. Love you. Bye.